It may be one of the poorest nations in the world, but this East African country is starting to recover. One way they're doing it is by prioritizing health, and in rural clinics like these, they're getting remarkable results. Under 5 mortality has dropped by 2/3. Deaths in childbirth have decreased to a quarter of what they were 30 years ago, and levels of HIV, AIDS and malaria have plummeted.
The value for money and accountability. That capacity to use the few resources they have for good use. I don't know, maybe this they learned from the many years of war to be able to produce so much from so little.
Clinic after clinic, we were shown success stories.
It depends.
And whatever anyone said to us was written down by our minders.
We've had a very carefully choreographed tour of this hospital. It's a very good story. It's a very good, positive news story. But everyone we seem to be meeting are handpicked by the government officials, and our minders, they're with us at all times.
Eritrea is a one-party state with no press freedom, widespread human rights abuses, and a president who's been in power for almost 22 years. National service is compulsory here. The Eritrean government says citizens must do their share to help rebuild the country.
That's priority number 1 for Eritrea. It comes above everything else. And the fact that many people, many young people, continue to serve this country for many, many years, both in the military and in the civilian jobs, without any pay, essentially, or with very little pay, tells you that the people of this country understand that it's something that they have to do.
But it's this priority that has driven mass emigration to Europe. The UN says up to 3,000 people flee the country each month.
I did national service from 1997 to 2007.
So for 10 years?
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be for 18 months.
No. If it was 18 months, why would so many people leave the country, or drown in the sea, or die in the Sahara trying to get out?
For those who stay, there's a darker side. This junkyard is meant to be a reminder of Eritrea's struggle for freedom. But human rights organizations say it's in underground prisons made from shipping containers like these that government critics are imprisoned without charge or trial.
Wow, so you used a lot of these for operating theatres as well.
The minders were getting anxious. As night falls, the city centre comes alive. But improvements in the economy and health in this country have come at a very high cost: the absence of freedom.
Hey, I'm Jenna. This is my best friend Cosmo, and one of the things we do with Skype is decide on outfits. A normal Skype conversation with Cosmo starts with us deciding on what we're going to wear. I love it. We talk about the hair, the makeup. We do get a little bit sidetracked.
Do you like the outfit? It's so cute.
In the end, it's all worth it.
Here, what do you think? That's perfect.
Welcome to Asmara, the capital of Eritrea, Africa's most secretive state. This stunning city, which has a population of about 500,000 people, is buzzing with life as Asmarinos go about their daily business. Yet not everything in Eritrea is as beautiful as its capital. One of the main criticisms aimed at the country is its lack of press freedom. After shutting down all independent media houses in 2001, the authorities have had complete control of local news organizations. Human rights groups say that at least 6 journalists arrested in 2009 and 2011 are still imprisoned in solitary confinement without any prospect of a trial. This is a local newspaper. All the stories in this are positive reports about the state. Eritrea has been heavily criticized for its lack of media freedom. So the question is there any critical press?
How are you?
Nice to see you. We decided to put that question to Yamane Gebreb, head of political affairs for the ruling and only political party in the country, the PFDJ.
For me, the most important thing is not whether the media is owned by the government or by private people. I don't believe private press does a better job of giving people the right to express themselves than government media. Freedom of expression, again, that's it's an accusation that's very difficult to understand for me. You've been here for a week. You can talk to anyone in this country. They'll give you their views.
And we tried to. One member of our team asked 37 people whether they would answer his questions, and 37 refused. I asked Mr. Gebreb whether he thought it was right that all domestic information come from one source.
It's not the one source. It's not the one source. It's not true. Like, that's what I said. A government-owned media, like the BBC, can give a forum for different opinions. And that's what we need to do. The quality of our media has to improve. The quality has to go higher. There has to be more media, more newspapers.
It must be said that during our time here, we were able to watch international broadcasters on television. But with no sign of any alternative domestic voice, Eritrea's standing as one of the world's most repressive countries for journalists is unlikely to improve. Yalda Hakim, BBC News, Asmara.